Alright, so what we're going to look at in this video is how to properly set our end pin height for our cello. So what we have to remember is that our cello, when we have it sitting normal, is sitting down, for me at least, I'm really tall, but it's sitting down past my knees. So if I were to try and play with my bow in the right spot, it's going to be really uncomfortable to try and navigate past there. And in the olden times, they would balance it with their legs like this, but we have the wonders of technology that have made this a little easier for us. So, what are we going to do? We are going to adjust what is known as our end pin. So, this end pin here is actually a rod that extends out and back into our cello that helps us maintain a particular height that we have chosen. As you can see, though, if you take it too far, it will come out all the way. We try not to do that. So, how do we figure out the correct height? Well, it's going to be a little different for everyone. But what we want to start with is we want to make sure is we are sitting up nice and tall. We're sitting a little bit more towards the front of our chair. And you're just going to have to believe me on this part that I'm sitting up front. But our goal is to have our lower bouts here just about our knee height. So that way when we're playing with our bow, we are able to move our bow back and forth very nicely without worrying about our knees. So what we're going to try is I'll extend the end pin a little bit using the screw now. I'm going to tighten it back down and I'm going to set it on the ground. So what we can see now is that it's up a little higher, but it's still not quite where it needs to be. So I'm going to test again, bringing it out a little bit more, tightening it back, setting it back down again, and we're closer. We're closer. We're not there yet. So let's try this one last time. Pull that out just a little bit more, tighten it back down, set it down. We're almost there. I should have gone another 1.5 inches or so. And then here we are. So now you can see my lower bouts are just about my knee height. And then the other part that you can't really see maybe as well is my C peg here is actually just next to my left ear. And so having that C peg, being able to touch your ear without moving your head down or up, means it is also in a very good position for us in our left hand. So what we should have, hopefully, is our lower bouts here, just about our knee height, and our C peg here, right at our left ear, just at our left ear. We want to make sure this is nice and comfortable for us. Nice tall posture. Then, when we're done, what we're going to try and do is remember right where our peg was. Some of them you can mark a little bit, but we'll loosen our screw here. We'll put our end pin all the way back in, and we'll tighten it back up. The reason we do this is so when we set it off to the side, in case we're going to the bathroom or getting a drink of water, somebody's not going to walk by and accidentally kick your end pin as they're walking. We want to make sure that we're safe. So hopefully this is helpful and you get your cello set up to the right height.